business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the defender, Hiroki Ito, looks every inch a modern centre-back, Peter, and his track record in Europe is very impressive to boot. From what I've seen, he is very disciplined, clever, and most importantly, he's actually quite adaptable too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Rafinha
Gets into some space. Rafinha shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Mitoma. Ito gently done. Mitoma. Oh, sweet feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ito looks to the other side. Doan. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Marquinhos. It's gone for a throw-in. Showing good feet. And here comes the corner. Toma. Danilo clears it away. Tanaka. Doan. That's good play. Bremer gets good distance on it. Oh, that's neat. Toma. Tanaka. Fabinho does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Vinicius Junior really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Fabinho. Fabinho, oh, good spread. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Danilo looking to run onto it. It's a mighty effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's in plenty of space here. Toma produces a cross. And he's got his range wrong there. Danilo. Bremer. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Tries a deft little ball. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes, played out to the left flank. Ito, forwards and with intent. And he goes cross-field. And we're not going to make any further progress now. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, such a clever touch. Ito did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He came in hard, very hard. Doan. Tanaka. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. Kamada proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Doan. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there. Kamada! A real chance and a real let-off. Danilo carries the ball down the right. Can he get onto this? Cleared away. Doan. Tanaka. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Fabinho producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ito shifted upfield. Doan. Threatening, and the shot! A chance to play it in. Gimares. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. That has been cut short. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, kicked off with relative ease. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Clearly not happy with that.
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Rafinha. Aim forwards. Well, that's a nice ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Want to throw in. Toma. That's very neat. Looking here to chip it through. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Rafinha. And it's Gimares. Now this could be a chance. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. Big chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Danilo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Moved on forwards. Danilo wins the duel this time. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. Rafinha turns and goes back. Caresses it through. There are a few waiting for it. Chance to shoot! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's Kamada. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's nice. Gets it away. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Oh, they could be caught out. Takes a shot! Cleared without complication. Bremer picks it up out wide. Rafinha, chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been played through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Marquinhos. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And it's played forward. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Marquinhos. That has been knocked clear. That has found him in acres of space. And it's hoisted clear. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, Vinicius Junior. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Back into the middle. He's got a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
That's really well manoeuvred. Japan getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. That is a great pick out. Kamada, chance, surely! Fair effort, he reacted well.
He had a good feel of the whole situation, and he's acknowledged the service.
Marquinhos. Marquinhos, he's gone direct here. Has crossed into the middle. The keeper gets his hands on it. Mitoma. Japan going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Kamada. Bremer attempts a clearance. Fabinho gently done. Duan. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And he thumps it clear. Strong running down that left flank. Out to the left it goes. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Throw it. Nicely intercepted. Duan. And it's Kamada. Mitoma. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. A cross-field, changing the point of attack. Marquinhos is onto it in a flash. Out for a throw. That is out of play. Oh, super find. Mitoma. Good ball, good take. Lovely bit of skill. Duan. And that was very necessary. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Well, that's well seen too. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Duan. Played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Kamada. Played back in. Over to the left. Tanaka. Knocks it out wide. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Tanaka. Mitoma. Tanaka. Flashes and climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's a throw. Across it goes. That's the keeper's ball. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. He is just caressing the ball. Up he goes! Goal, Brazil! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ito. Ito shifted upfield. Defending was strong and firm. Fabinho aimed forwards. And if you have just joined us, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pass is intercepted. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Out to the right. Nice control. Good chance here. And that has been cleared. Rafinha concedes a free kick for that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gohan. Now it's Kamada. Kamada, oh, good spread. Cross deflected behind for a corner. They've played it short. That's tidy. Toma. Out towards the flank. Now it's Doan. Kamada. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Kamada. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's out for a goal kick. Tanaka. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. And it's Danilo. Very nicely done. Bruno Guimaraes. Searching passes played there. And it's played forward. Kamada. Takes the shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Doan. Japan to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Tanaka. Oh, it's played into the area. And the ball is out of play. Bremer chooses to go cross-field. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha knocks it out wide and claimed it back swiftly. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Rafinha. That is lovely. That's a fabulous ball. And the finish! They scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread out to the left. Oh, what a shot at goal! Tanaka. Brazil have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Done delicately. Bruno Guimaraes. Have it back and can go again. Ito played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Kamada. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Calmly anticipates. Rafinha. Will play through for the wide man. Rafinha. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Mitoma. Mitoma. Interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mitoma. Ito. Aim forwards. Doan. And that's a throw. Marquinhos. Danilo. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Doan moved on forwards. And it's just the keeper to beat. Chance! No mistake!
Japan, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And they've got a throw. ball's gone out of play. Keeps on running. Tanaka does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kamada. Duan. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a nicely weighted pass.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Kamada! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Rafinha. Vinicius Junior cuts out the pass. Mitoma. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, nice touch. Mitoma. Kamada, out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. Kamada. Fabinho. And it's Kamada. Kamada. Now it's Doan. And he's got his cross in. Marquinhos gets it clear. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. That's tidy. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice physical challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Bruno Guimaraes simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Out to the left it goes. Doan. Bruno Guimaraes. Crunching tackle. And it's Danilo. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. And he's there to get it away. Rema. And it's played forward. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Fabinho. And here's Vinicius Junior. Kamada absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Ito. Doan. Doan. And it's Kamada. He's had a shot! Really nice nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Some good work on the right flank here. Danilo charging forward down that flank. Vinicius Junior. Plenty waiting in the middle. Delivered with swing. And it's kept. He's having a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Wins the duel this time. And he cuts out the supply. Spread out to the left. Toma. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here comes another cross. And the keeper has it. Rafinha. Run he's making here. Looking for a decent ball in. And that's a good intervention. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cleared away. Nice looking ball. Ederson getting this one clear. Japan have got it back and they'll have another go. Doan. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Bremer. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been knocked clear. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! There was plenty of power on that. Tanaka. Ito. Looks to the other side. Doan. And it's Kamada. Kamada, oh, good spread. Now here's the delivery. Danilo forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rafinha. Great work on the overlap. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it clear. And it's Fabinho. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure. Tanaka. Is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. Danilo. Rafinha. And he's well positioned here. Vinicius Junior! And that's caused a worry or two.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he goes cross-field. Doan. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bruno Guimaraes. Over to the left. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw-in. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Out to the right. Now it's Doan. Showing good feet. Spread out to the left. Marquinhos gets it away. Toma. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Plays it through. Now it's Doan. Delivers the ball. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. Fabinho. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. He can get that clear. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. That'll be a throw-in. Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. Moved on forwards. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Brazil head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out wide. Elects to cross. Not one of his best. Played towards the other side. Mitoma. And it's Kamada. And here's Kamada. Kamada! It's really well cleared. Swings it across. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Bruno Guimaraes aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Duan. 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 And he's making progress on the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ito. Mitoma. Ito. Tanaka. Tanaka chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Kamada. Out to the left it goes. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Guimaraes.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out towards the flank. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Danilo, who's set up one goal so far. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo.
Brazil clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Danilo. Brema. Danilo. Brema. Danilo. It's a good run down the right. Lovely feet. And it's played in here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's Doan. Tanaka. Doan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fabinho. And here's Rafinha. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. And he welcomes it in. Ito makes the interception. Danilo is sporting a guilty look after that. Rafinha! Too close for comfort. Doan. And it's Kamada. Ball's played through. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Doan. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Doan. Oh, great play! He's in a great... And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Now it's Tanaka. Doan. Danilo is there, and he can get that clear. He is just caressing the ball. Bremer tries to clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes, and he's away. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha, over to the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chooses to go. Vinicius Junior! He scored! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. Brazil take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Delicate ball, and it needs... And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Duan. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
Looks to the other side. Mitoma. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Nice control. And it's Danilo. Vinicius Junior being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
And here's Vinicius Junior. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Fabinho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Danilo. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, some tackle that. Ito defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Rafinha. Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Tanaka. Bruno Guimaraes. Cuts out the pass. Tanaka. Ito, played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Doan. Tanaka. Tanaka, played out towards the right wing. Defending of the desperate variety. Spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Aimed in towards the centre. Bremer clears it away. Vinicius Junior. And he's on his way! Rafinha. That's good play. And it's lofted through here. Ito gets rid without sophistication. Bremer. And it's Danilo. And the keeper beats it away. Ito chooses to go cross-field. Duan. And he goes cross-field. Oh, Red, nice interception. Marquinhos. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Danilo tries making a foray down the right. Time to deliver. Played in with purpose. And he's there to clear it. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Great chance! Not offside that time. The most accurate pass. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Danilo. Good work on the right flank here. He has found the way through. Clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. That is lovely. And it's Guimaraes. Picks it up out wide. Can he deliver? Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Vinicius Junior certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the left it goes. Toma. Crosses it in here. That has been cut short. Now it's Kamada, over to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kamada. Mitoma. Tanaka. And here's Kamada. Marquinhos. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Kamada. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose here. Now it's Kamada. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior laid out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's played forward. Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Away. Ball is over the line. Bruno Guimaraes tries to dink it through. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Tanaka. Mitoma. Ito chooses to go cross-field. And here's Kamada. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bruno Guimaraes played with finesse. Aim forwards. It's a mighty looking ball that. Danilo. Fabinho. Danilo. He's onto it in a flash. Much subtlety about that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Kamada. Kamada. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kamada. Japan have reclaimed it. They get a throw in. Fabinho. And here's Rafinha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Toma. Lovely bit of skill. Real chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Calmly anticipates. Tanaka. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Mitoma. Tanaka shifted upfield. Played into the middle. That's well seen too. Tanaka. Duan. Tanaka. And that has been clubbed away. Duan. Duan. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
And here's Rafinha. Lovely feet. Cross goes in there. That's going to go a long way. And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery. That has been knocked clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha! Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Back into the middle. Rafinha. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Oh, it's played into the area. Japan making another change here. Tanaka. Ito, gently done. Played towards the other side. Here's Ito. Foot in. Ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bruno Guimaraes. Bremer. Moved on forwards. Danilo is onto it in a flash. There's the shot! Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Marquinhos. That's a good run down the left. In again. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Chance here to counter. Now it's Kamada. He's found a way through. Does really well to win the ball there. Bremer. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. That's been drilled forward. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Bremer. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. On ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Nice control. Here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Looks to the other side. Toma. Now it's Kamada. He's in! Tries a shot! Cleared away. Oh, shooting chance! It's a loose ball. Kamada. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Marquinhos. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Fabinho, early ball out from the back. Toma. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Moved on forwards. Bruno Guimaraes, he is onto this. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Spread out to the left. He's being urged to shoot. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ito, and he goes cross-field. And it's Tanaka. Oh, such a clever touch. And he shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Danilo. Rema. Fabinho. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Rafinha goes on a charge down the left. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha, that's tidy. Oh, that is Vinicius Junior!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And a chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
Danilo. Rema. Danilo. Vinicius Junior. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Danilo. Can he finish? Danilo gets a cross in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's heaved it away. That's been won straight back. Mitoma. Ito. Ito. Played over towards the opposite flank. Tanaka. Oh, great chance! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again!
Japan, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Succumbs to the pressure. Rema. Danilo. Out of play for a throw. Proves too strong.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Played into space out wide.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cuts out the pass. And it's Kamada.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Danilo. He's got to be in here!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Takes a shot! Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Played down the flank. Ito, cross in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
They've won a corner. Fabinho gets it away.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's made its way to him. Wins the duel this time. And here's the chance to counter. Toma. Real chance! Could be danger here. And that has sent him sprawling.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ibanez. Fabinho. Bruno Guimaraes. Sara. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, that's nice. And that's aimed into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Guimaraes. Now it's Vinicius Junior!
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Marquinhos aim forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Up he goes! Oh, that is asking for trouble. That is lovely.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Brema looks to the other side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ito.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Now is this the final assault? Bremer can get it clear.
Japan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Sara in acres of space out wide. Sara. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good ball. Bruno Guimaraes! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Out to the left it goes. Real chance! Really well taken goal. They have stolen level at the last. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
All square again into the dying minutes. Sara. Marquinhos gently done. And it's Sara. Great work on the overlap. There will be a throw-in.
That might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Toma. That's good play. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's very neat. Here's the chance to cross. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries to get it clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That's an imaginative pass. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Toma, and he's on a charge. Very nicely done. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Extravagant effort! It's off target and by quite a way. Japan have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it!
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Japan complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Ibanez. Ibanez. Played into the middle. And the shot! Clears it away. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Over to the left. Great defending, strong and determined. Bremer. There will be 4 extra minutes. Ibanez. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Brazil to make one last surge forward. Danger averted for now. That's a throw. Brazil making consecutive changes here. Rafinha played out to the left flank. Moved on forwards. Ito. And it's played forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Matheus Cunha. And he welcomes it. Vinicius Junior! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Ito. Mitoma. Ito. Mitoma. Muscular approach does pay off here. Ibanez. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that's neat. It's gone out for a throw-in. Matheus Cunha turns and goes back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! And here's Vinicius Junior. Kamada. That is a great pick out. He has found the way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Bit of a misjudgment. Mathias Cunha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played out to the right. Now it's Kamada. Kamada climbs up big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha. Sara. Sara. Well, that's well seen too. Tanaka. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I quite like the look of this boy, Ito, because he's solid, versatile, he's capable of playing in multiple positions in defence, and he's got a lovely passing range with a cracking left foot.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Brazil gain their reward with an early goal. Duan. Tanaka. And he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball. Caught offside that time. Ederson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Wins the duel this time. Mitoma. Ito. That's really well manoeuvred. And a chance! Marquinhos. Rafinha. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Chance, surely! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ito. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And that is as far as they're going to go. Marquinhos. Bremer. Fabinho. Bremer forwards and with intent. Ito. That is good strength. Mitoma. In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aim forwards. Toma. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Spread out to the left. Decent progress down the left. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Danilo. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabinho does really well to win the ball there. Danilo. He can get that clear. And here's for Vinicius Junior! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Tanaka. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. That'll be a throw-in. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Across it goes. Ito. Ito forwards and with intent. Kamada. And it's Kamada. Kamada. Now it's Doan. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Japan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's been taken short. Tries to get it clear. He's in, surely! Tanaka. Danilo getting this one clear.
Japan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's tidy. That's the throw. Doan. Kamada. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's straight offside.